everybody, it's Rosie. Welcome back to your Luxform Pilates class. So for today's class, we're just going to be using a yoga block and a light dumbbell. My dumbbell is 2 kilos. You can go a little bit lighter if you want to. You can go a little bit heavier as well. And then you can also just do this whole class without. So if you're using those props, just place them to the top edge of your mat. And then let's just set up into a 4-point kneel. So shoulders stacked over your wrist, knees are under your hips. And let's just start with a couple cat-cows. So arching your spine as you lift your eye gaze, big inhale. And then round your spine as your eye gaze goes down towards your knees. Really try to push up or back to the ceiling. Let's do that again. Inhale as you lower your chest, arch your spine. Exhale, round it off. You might start to rock back and forwards if that feels nice, just really slowly. Just getting a little bit of mobility through the spine. Maybe you start to rock your hips from side to side. I just want you to do what feels good for your body. So nice and slow. Might also feel nice to have a little stretch of your wrists so you can turn your palms so they're facing up and then work that same cat-cow. Maybe you want to turn your fingertips so they face towards you. Just do whatever feels nice at the moment. Just getting ourselves all nice and mobilized for class. Wherever you are, let's just do one more. All right, let's find your neutral spine. We're going to get started with a little 4-point kneel warm up today. So your knees are under your hips. You've got a neutral spine. So in between that cat and that cow position, where you have a flat back, you feel your chest lift away from your mat. You can feel your core engage. You've got your tailbone tucked. We're going to start here with pointing through your left toes. And all we're going to do is stamp your left toes up towards the ceiling. So keeping your knee bent, we stamp. And then you just slowly lower your left knee back down, just under your hip. So keeping your spine in that exact same flat back shape, we stamp the left toes up and we lower. We've got a point of your left toes as well. So you're trying to pierce your big toe up towards the ceiling and slowly lower it back down. Let's start to add 2 pulses. So we pulse, pulse nice and slow, slowly lower your left knee back down. That's it, nice and slow. We pulse, pulse, and bring it back down. So when you pulse, I want you to see if you can keep your left knee as close as you can towards hip height, and then slowly bring it back. This one now, we start to add on. Hold your left toes up to the ceiling. Just bring your right forearm down. Feel that left glute squeeze a little tighter. Right hand back down, and we lower. So we lift, pulse, pulse, try to pierce the toe to the ceiling. Just bring your right forearm down. That's it, lift the knee a little higher. Right hand goes back and we lower. So we're going to think about a lift from the base of your glute, where the hamstring and your glute meet, so that crease. Thinking about lifting there is going to get you feeling nice and juicy into your left glute. Pulse, pulse. Okay, right forearm comes down, that's it. Right hand comes back and we lower. Let's do 2 more full reps here. Pulse, pulse. The forearm comes down, the hand goes down. That's it. Let's get your last one. Pulse, pulse. The forearm comes down and we hold it here. You're just going to pulse your left big toe up to the ceiling, little pulses. That's it. You might feel that left tricep as well, holding us nice and stable. Let's go for 6. Get your knee a little higher, lift from the base of your glute. That's it. Let's go for 3. Last 2. Last one, hold your toe, bring back your right hand, and let's pulse again, little pulses, up, up, up. Let's go for 8. Let's go for 6, lift your chest away, arms along, tuck your tailbone. We go 4, 3, 2, last one, and bring it down. Let's have a little cat-cow just to rinse out. All right, we're going to go straight into your left leg now. So just grab your block. You're going to place your block just in the I would say towards the left side of your mat, and then just closer to the front of your mat as well. And then you're going to pick up your weight in your right hand. So your left foot steps onto your block, your right knee is under your hip, and then your left hand can just be on your hip. So you might be feeling a nice little stretch down the front of your right hip at the moment. Let's just enjoy that for a second. Little push forward of your right hip. In your right hand, you're going to grab your weight, bring it out to the side into that shoulder press position. And then from here, let's tuck your back toes and let's come up to stand. So starting position up at the top. Let's check that your legs have hip distance between them. And you want your heel to be on your block so your toes can go off the edge. Left hand to the hip. We're going to work a 90-90 lunge. So keep your chest lifted, keep your body upright. Just bend down through both of your knees and then push through your left heel to come all the way up to stand. Nice and slow, like we're gliding, ooh, already wobbly, like we're gliding down a wall behind you. So your right arm is out to the side, you're holding your weight. If that ever gets too much, you can get rid of your weight. You can do this without, you can have both hands on your hips, and you can even get rid of that block as well. So the block just adds on a little bit more depth through your lunge, so we can go a little bit deeper into that lunge. That's it. All right, we're going to start to add on at the bottom. Hold down low. We add one right side shoulder press. Return that elbow, come up to stand. So nice and fiery straight away. That weight, it's really activating through the right shoulder, the right bicep. I know it is. Hold down low. Keep your eye gaze forward. Keep that tuck through your tailbone. Nice and strong. That's it. Try to keep your rest of your body still when you work that shoulder press as well. Inhale, we lower, press, and we lift. That's it. Let's take your time. You go slower if you need to. Feel that control through the rest of your body. And I know your right shoulder is feeling it. Mine is too. That's it. So what you might be feeling down your legs, you might be feeling the front of your left leg, your quad. You might also be feeling the front of your right leg. So both quads are going to be feeling this. You might also feel your left glute as well, especially after that little 4-point kneel warm-up that we did. Inhale, we lower. That's it. And we lift. All right. This is a fiery one. Let's go for 5 like this. Keep it nice and slow. Keep thinking about that left glute, left quad, right quad. That's it. Let's go for 4. Mind to muscle connection. Keep it slow. We go for 3. Keep your right elbow out to the side. Roll your shoulders back. That's it. Get a little deeper every time into that lunge. Last 2. You've got it. Let's hold it down. Hold it there, just that shoulder press. Let's get your knees a little bit lower. That's it. Get your hips lower. Oh my goodness. Keep breathing. We've got 5. That's it. Let's go for 4. We're holding it down. In 3, don't worry. The quads are getting a break. Let's get deeper. Last 2. Last 1. Hinge forward, reach your right arm long. Hold that hinge forward. So the quads are having a nice big break now. We're going to focus on the back of the left leg now, the hamstrings and the glute. So your right arm is long. Check that your back heel stays lifted. From here, we're going to drop down into your split squat. So you're hinging from your hips, both of your knees bend, and then you push to stand. If you need to step your feet a little closer, feel free. You should be able to bend both your knees. If your feet are too far apart or too far away from each other, just step in a little closer. But at the same time, if they're too close together and you can't bend down, just step your right foot back. You should know how tricky I'm finding this with how out of breath I am. So don't stress if that's you as well. We're in it together. So really slow here. Let's have a look down at your front knee. I want you to let it go over. Let it hinge over your heel. Towards your second toes. Towards that big toe. That's it. This left outer glute should be switching on. Like I said before, this block gives us so much extra depth into your lunge. At the moment, we're just keeping your right arm where it is. That's it, nice and slow. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift. We're going to start to add on your right arm in 2. In 1, hold it down. We're going to work a narrow row, so draw your right elbow back to the ceiling. Keep it bent, extend your right arm long, and then lift up to stand. So we drop down into your split squat. That's it. Draw the right elbow back, return your arm, and lift. Keep that deep hinge forward. Nice work, everybody. Let's do 5 like this. That left glute should be feeling it. The quads should be having a little bit of a break. That's it. All right. Let's get 3 in. Really try to draw your right elbow up to the ceiling. Let's go for 2. Then we're going to hold down low. All right. This next one, hold it down low. Do that last row. Hold it here. Now what I want you to do is come to bring your weight through your front leg as your back leg has a little lift. So keep your left hand on your hip. Little lift of your back toes. Land back down into that split squat. Oh my goodness, this is where we feel it. Keep the bend through the left leg. Just hover your back toes. So all your weight comes into your front heel. You're feeling your front glute. Little hover. Tiny little hover. If that's too much to hover, you can keep your toes down and just hinge forward a little more. 1 split squat. That's it. Little bit of air time. You've got 5 like this. I know this is a killer. This leg is done after this. Stay deep through that front leg. All right, let's go for 3. Let's go for 2. You've got it. Get your last one in. Hold your right leg, hold, 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 hold. 4. Draw your hips, face them down to the mat. 3, 2. Oh my God, tap it out. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, put your weight down to the front of your mat. And then let's just bring your hands down. So the block is going to stay underneath your left hand. I'm just going to shuffle forward a bit so I don't hit the back. All right. Shoulders are over your wrists. Your fingertips are out nice and wide. We are going to extend your right leg out long. You'll be happy to know the left leg is done. So let's just start with a right leg lift, right leg lower. Right leg lift and lower. Keep your hips squaring down to your mat. Keep this slow and controlled. Extend the right leg as long as you can. That's it. We're going to start to add on a push-up. So extend or lift your right leg, hold. Bend your elbows, keep them close by your ribs. Let your nose go over the front of your block. Lift all the way up. Lower that right leg. Get it long here. Remember, keep your neutral spine. Bend the elbows, hinge forward. That's it. Lift it up. Lower your leg. Well done. Last bit of work on this side. You guys, it's been a tough one. I actually did not think I would be trembling as much as I am. But you just never know what's going to get you. We lower and we lift. So you're starting to feel the backs of your arms now. Right glute may be starting to get a little bit warm as well. You're feeling your core here, especially as we hinge forward. Lower. And we lift, that's it. All right, let's get 3 more. And then we're just gonna do that push up and hold the leg lifted. So lower the leg, we lift and squeeze. We hinge, that's it. Whew. Okay, 1 more like this. And then it's just the push up. Let's do it, just your push up. We lower and we lift. Keep that right leg long, squeeze your glute, point your toe. Let your leg go high as you work that push up. Let's do 4 here. We lower and we lift. That's it. You got it. Keep your hips squaring off. We have 3. Let's get your last 2. Get your last 1. Bring it up. Let's have a big child's pose, everybody. Your hands go to your block. Bring it horizontal at the front of your mat and just lower your chest. Big inhale. Exhale. Sink it down. Try to push your hips to your heels. Let your knees go out nice and wide. All right. Have a little drink if you need it, and then we're going to get straight to the other side. Let's do that on the other side. I'm just going to move so I'm facing this way so you can see me, but you can stay facing the exact same way that you were. We're going to set up into your 4-point kneel again. Shoulders over your wrist, knees under your hips. Let's just do one round of your cat-cow. Arch your spine. Eye gaze lifts. Round it off. You should feel very nice. And then let's find your neutral spine. So tailbone is tucked, shoulders are over your wrist, your fingertips are out nice and wide, knees are under your hips, core is lifted towards your spine. You feel that engagement. Let's point through the right toes, and we're just going to start to stamp the right toes up to the ceiling. So all we're doing at the moment is keeping your right knee bent. Imagine you're trying to pierce your big toe up towards the ceiling or up towards the sky. That's all it is, taking it nice and slow. We've got basically everything we did on the other side to do now, but we know what we've done now. We know what we're going to feel. I don't know if that's good or bad, but we know what's coming. No surprises. All right, let's go for 2 more, and then we'll add our pulses up at the top. So remember, we're trying to lift from the crease of your hamstring to your glute. That's where I want you to focus on right now. Last one without the pulse. That little hold at the top is important. And then let's add the pulse on. So we pulse. Pulse. When you pulse, try to keep your knee as close to hip height as you can. Don't let it go too far back down. We want to stay up in that top part of your range. That's it. Pulse, pulse. Lower it down. We lift. Pulse, pulse, slowly lower. Let's do 3 like this, then we'll add on. Pulse, pulse. It's really easy for your spine to want to arch when you add that leg lift as well. So keep the rest of your body still. If you feel like your spine is arching to lift your leg, don't lift your leg as high. All right, let's add on after this. Pulse, pulse. Hold it there. Come down to your left forearm. That's all it is. Your right elbow will bend. Stamp the right knee a little higher, and then come back to your left hand, lower your knee. So we lift, pulse, pulse, hold it there. Left forearm comes down, bend the right elbow a little bit, draw the knee up higher, point through the toes, lift through the crease of your glute, left hand goes back, and we lower. So let's lift it up, pulse, pulse. Left forearm, keep that right elbow close by your rib. Draw the knee a little higher. That's it. We're already getting shaky. Whew. Pulse, pulse. Let's do 3 here. Take your time. Lift the knee higher every time you're down on that forearm. That's it. Let's do 2. Pulse, pulse. Left forearm goes down. Lift the knee higher. All right. Let's do your last one. Pulse, pulse. Come down onto your left forearm. Let's just pulse the right toes up. We pulse it up. That's it. Let's go for 5. Let's go 4. Keep it slow. Keep that knee as high as hip height if you can. Let's go for 2. Last one. Hold your toes. Come back onto your left hand. Let's pulse it out for 8. Keep it slow. Keep drawing your heel in towards your butt. That's it. Let's go 5. Last 4. Last 3, lift your chest away. Last 2, last 1. Oh my goodness, bring it down. Little cat-cow if you need to. Alrighty, and then let's grab your block. We're gonna step onto that block with your right foot. Grab your weight as well, and your weight will be in your left hand now. So right foot steps to your block. Let's just have that nice little stretch through your left hip. So just push your left hip forward. Right hand can be on your hip. And we're going to do that same lunge sequence again. So I know we could stay in this stretch all day, but we got to come up. We got work to do. So when you're ready, let's start just by bending your left elbow out to the side. So that's your shoulder press position. Your elbows out to the side, your elbow is bent and your palm is facing forward. Let's tuck your back toe and let's come up to stand. So that's your starting position. Your feet are hip distance apart. Check that it's like you're on train tracks, not a tightrope. Back heel is lifted. Your front heel is on your block. Your toes can be hanging off. That's all good. Roll your shoulders back. All right, let's find that 90-90 lunge. It always takes a couple reps to find this lunge, or especially that's how I feel. So don't stress if you need to wiggle your feet out a little bit. Basically, you're making a 90-degree angle through both of your knees. So that right angle. So your right knee is over your ankle. Your left knee is underneath your hip. And you stand. Everyone's hips and knees and ankles are a little bit different though. So don't stress if you feel like you're a little bit off that, or if you hinge forward a little bit more because that's more comfortable for you. Do not stress at all. Let's start to add on at the bottom. So we have that left side shoulder press. You just extend your arm up to the ceiling, you pull your elbow back down and you lift. So at the bottom is where we find your shoulder press. Reach it up, pull it back and lift. We're holding in that bent position, which honestly is harder for us. So if you ever need to get rid of that bend, you can. We're just dropping down. My socks are slippery. These are meant to be Pilates socks. What's going on? That's it. Get nice and low through your hips. Roll your shoulders back. Every time you come down low, I want you to check in. Are your knees stacked where they should be? Can you feel your core? Maybe you're starting to feel your right glute. I definitely am. Feeling the fronts of my legs too, and I'm also feeling very sweaty. We don't have long, but it's about quality over quantity. So we're taking our time, we're getting deeper in our reps, and we're feeling it a little bit deeper as well. Nice work. Let's keep it going. Every time you get down, get a little deeper. Embrace those wobbles and shakes. Whenever you need a little reset, have that reset. Well done. I'm speechless right now. That's how much I'm focusing. Okay, let's do it. Hold it down low. It is just that shoulder press. Get deeper through your bend of your knees. Get deeper through your hips. I know this burns. Remember, the quads get a break after this. Let's do 4. Oh my goodness, I'm shaking. For 3. Keep breathing, you got this. For 2. Get the last one in, hinge it forward. Left arm goes long. Keep a bend through your front leg. Step your back toes in a little bit if you need. Oh my goodness, let's find your split squat. We can do it. Bend down through both of your knees. Push to stand. That's it. We bend down and you push to stand. The hinge forward is from your hips. You're letting your right knee go forward over your big toe and your second toe, in line with that big toe and second toe, I should say. That's it. Inhale, we lower. Get as deep as you can. Exhale, we lift. That block helps us get even deeper. Every time you go down low, get a little deeper. That's it. Getting wobbly. Let's add on in 3. Keep that hinge forward. Roll your shoulders back. That's it. Last 2. Last 1. We add on that row through your left elbow up to the ceiling. Release your row. Come up to stand. This is where it gets shaky. This is where your whole body is working. That's it. And lift. Oh my God, my right glute. Wow, wow, wow. But we're almost done. We've got this. We've got that little push-up series. And then we are finished. All right, let's go 5 reps like this. Then we're going to hold it down and just do that row. Get as deep as you can. Let's go for 4. You guys are doing so well. This is a tricky one. There should be a warning for this class. It's tricky. Let's do 3. All right, almost done. Last 2. Then we hold it down. We're just going to work your row. On this next one, let's do it. Hold down low. Just do that narrow row. Draw the left elbow up. Release your arm long. Let's do 5 here. Get deeper through your legs. You've got it. Sink your hips back. Well done. I think we're on 3. Last 2. Get 1 more in. Extend your arm long. Extend the back leg. Okay. So we're going to find a split squat and then hinge forward, just hover the back toes. Find that split squat and then a little bit of air time through the back toes. I want you to keep your front leg bent though when you hinge forward. All your weight comes forward, you're looking down at your mat. That's it, deep bend and hover. Ooh, that one did not work. Oh my goodness, tap it out guys if you need and join back in. Well done. I think we're gonna hate the block after this. Let's do 3. That's it. Let's do 2. Okay, this next one, we're gonna hold it up. Hold it up at the top. Hover your back toes, square your hips. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Weight away. Tap out your right glute. Let's finish off with that little push-up series. So hands come down. Spread your fingertips out nice and wide. This time we're going to extend your left leg out long. And let's just start here with that left leg. We lift and we lower. I may go forward a little bit. I've got a beautiful tree in my way. Okay, roll that weight out of the way as well. If your weight is going to be head butted, move it out of the way. So the left leg stays long. Now, I know we're at the end of our class, so you are probably feeling every muscle in your body. I am too. What an amazing way to really get into every single muscle, really connect to your body. It's the beauty of Pilates. It really brings you into your body. Okay, we lift and we lower. My right glute. If you are still feeling that right glute, don't worry, I am too. We've just worked that one so hard. Okay, let's start to add on. So you just lengthen, lift the left leg. Let's add your push-up. Bend your elbows, let your nose go forward. Lift it back up and lower. I have trees on both sides of my body, but you know what? It's fine. We lower and we lift. Lower that back toe. I'm gonna move back a little bit. Okay, we lift the leg. Hinge forward, keep your elbows by your ribs. That's it. Feel the triceps. Oh, I am shaking. My whole body is shaking. Thankfully, this is the last bit of class. Let's do 4 like this. Then we're just gonna hold the leg up and do the push-up. All right, let's focus here for 3. You guys have got this. Take your time. Keep drawing your elbows in. That's it. Last 2. This is your last full rep. All right, let's just hold the leg lifted and do your push-ups. This is it till the end of class. I know we are absolutely fatigued. We're almost done. Let's do 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. That's 3. Let's get your last 2. Get your last one. Get your left leg a little longer. And we are done. Reach your arms long. Put your block horizontal. Palms are flat. Lower your chest. Nice work, everybody. Come into a couple deep breaths. Just rinse it all out. All right, come on up. Let's just have a little reclined figure 4 stretch because our glutes got an absolute working today. So lay down on your back. Just hug your right knee in. Lay down on your back. Bring your feet down to your mat. Let's do the right heel or right glute first. So right heel over the left knee. Grab your left hamstring. Flex both your feet and really just pull that left hamstring in really close. Shut your eyes now. Just come back to your breath, maybe a little rock from side to side. Basically, you want to find the spot where you feel your right glute stretch the deepest. So mine is always when I go over to the other side, but yours may be different. Really pull it in. All right, let's swap it over. Left heel, right knee. Grab the hamstring, flex your feet. Work that little rock. That's it. Last bit here. And then we can rock and roll yourselves all the way up. God, I am so sore. Guys, stay a little longer if you need a little bit longer to stretch, but well done. That was a tough one. You guys did so well. So if you don't follow me, please. You guys did so well. If you don't subscribe to my YouTube channel, please click subscribe. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, I would love to have you follow me there too. So it's just @Luxform on Instagram. I will see you guys next time. Bye.